Tonight's forecast is sponsored by Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter.
Happy Thursday to everybody, and we have finally made it to the start of the weekend for some of us. We hope you are doing well, and of course, as Friday approaches pretty soon, before too long, you can have an enjoyable weekend put in the books with that as well. I don't want you to cancel plans. I'm going to show you some things. You're going to be like, oh no, I got to cancel all my outdoor activities. Don't do that. I'll tell you why in just a minute though. But I do want to begin here. So we're going to kind of do, since it's Thursday, it is appropriate to do a throwback Thursday, I guess, at this point. Every Thursday, the drought monitor gets issued by our friends at the Drought Monitor Center. They're always making sure things are intact and making sure we're all up to speed on what areas need to see improvement or what areas haven't seen improvement. So they're the date up here. I'm a little too short to reach that, but you see there on the screen, July the 5th. We're going to do a little things different too, a compare and contrasting. So here we are in Virginia. You kind of see we're right there in that yellow swath of Carolina all the way up down towards Florida, Georgia even too. So as you see there, we are in a bit of an abnormally dry drought. So what we have for you to show now is what we're looking like today, this week of the 12th. And bam, look at all that. Thanks to all the rain that we've been seeing for the last several days, we've been able to get rid of that drought here in most of our areas. So about a similar story, make your way towards Georgia, South Carolina, and you didn't really see a difference out towards the west because they're dealing with that Yosemite National fire out there in California, and unfortunately that is going to be giving some headache for a lot of people out there as well. But for folks here in the Northeast, in the Mid-Atlantic states, we're looking pretty okay. Thankfully, we're not expecting any long-term severe droughts. Let's get you caught up on the forecast for the rest of tonight. No rain is expected. Again, we may see just a slim chance of a sprinkler there, but other than that, things will be very dry for the rest of tonight. It's going to be warm and humid, so that's going to be noticeable out there for us as well. As you make your way towards our Friday, again, our overnight area-wide lows are going to be staying in the mid-60s for a lot of us. Highs tomorrow getting up in the low to mid-80s with a mix of sun and clouds. Now, something I do want to quickly note about is that there is a bit of a wind that's going to be out there, northeast wind, a matter of fact. So we're going to say farewell to that south wind that we've been seeing for the last several days, west-southwest wind. Temperatures, again, along the 80s here and the 70s for our friends outside of Medellin there, outside of Alstonville is up towards Montgomery County and Floyd County. So that is another town that's not in our coverage here, just to give you an FYI. Claudeville, that's what I was trying to get to there. Elsewhere, again, up towards Route 41 as that runs through Franklin County, Rocky Mount areas, saying some similar story there, low to mid-80s for you as well. Stray storm chances and possible for the cards tomorrow. So other than that, I don't want you canceling your outdoor activities. Just do know this is a typical summertime day. Noticeable with the wind, a northeast breeze, so this will feel a little comfortable. Won't be as humid, but it'll still be noticeably out there as you're making your way out and about. So thanks to that northeast breeze giving us a little bit of some cool air inside for us, just know that that shower chance still is in the realm of the forecast. Speaking of rain chances, we have pollen levels remaining low and grasses is mostly our common theme for this time of year now. We've got everything that's bloomed and full in session. So other than that, if you're not concerned, if you're concerned for the weekend that you can enjoy it, just know the allergies are going to be low all weekend and going into next week too. So right now, thanks to some rain that we've seen and that we will hopefully see over the next coming days, we should remain pretty okay. Here is your 3-day outlook. Again, this is sponsored by our friends at Zittmeyer Chiropractic and also Ashbrook Audiology, who makes this weather forecast possible. Scattered showers and storms that will start out next week and will begin the weekend. So other than that, we're going to begin to see temperatures tomorrow or Saturday in the low 80s for us. Again, just a 20% chance of a shower. Later in the day, we'll get the daytime heating in effect. So, if you have plans to go to Philpott Lake, Goose Point, maybe Moneta, outside of Smith Mountain Lake, outside of Rocky Mount there, go ahead and take advantage of it. Maybe you're going to get the canoes and go tubing down the Smith River. You should be looking okay. Just do know, again, I told you earlier in the week, lightning will strike at the highest point, and that highest point will be water. Since it's a lot more of an open area, it'll most likely go there first before it would strike a ground there around the tree, to say the least. So just keep the your alerts on with you as you're making your way out and about. We'll be sure to update you on social media if we do get any thunderstorm warnings or watches that do get issued with any of these storms that are moving through. What's causing all of this? What is the main problem? Is we have a frontal boundary that has just stalled out on around of our area, and without a map in front of me, let's kind of visualize the United States together. Find Virginia, find North Carolina there. That frontal boundary is kind of sitting along that Virginia-Carolina line right now. So for us, that's where it's stabilized, and it's going to be sitting there for a while until we get some high pressure that is still in control as well. Until we get a front that finally gets us out of there, it'll most likely continue to linger on for each and every afternoon. So 80s again on Sunday. Don't cancel your plans for Monday either. Just know that there is a better chance of some showers, and it looks like going beyond next week, we could potentially see just numerous showers and thunderstorms possibly as we make our way up towards the upcoming week ahead. So I know a lot of you all are trying to enjoy the pool weather and go out of the lake and have some cookouts. Maybe you're celebrating birthdays or whatever you're going to be doing. Just do know that it's going to be hot. It's going to be humid, and again, we have a chance for a daily pop and go thunderstorm each and every afternoon. As I said earlier in our newscast a few days ago, I like to call them popcorn and go storms because the alliteration comes from when you have a bag of popcorn, them kernels start popping, and hopefully you want a nice full bag, maybe a few burnt pieces here or there. Other than about it, you have a pretty good bag of popcorn. So other than that, that's kind of the alliteration I like to use with that as well, that description, or more of a metaphor describing it as well. So here we go. We're getting our English literature class here with us today. You're like, Dustin, it's summertime. I want to not talk about school. I understand. That's just a couple of weeks away. Okay, enough school talk for me. I know we have a lot of things coming up. The back to school program, I believe, is next Tuesday from 6 to 8. Yes, at the Community Fellowship. You can go check out our Facebook page. We ran a quick snippet of that story on our Facebook page as well as our YouTube channel, which, speaking of which, get your kids signed up for Tuesday from 6 to 8 at the Community Fellowship. I believe there's like 20 other locations or 15 other locations. You can check your local church and make sure that they're doing the back to school program. If they're not, they can coordinate you to get that registered as well. Again, like I said, Monday, stray shower and thunderstorm on that too. Quick note about our YouTube and Facebook channel. We've been talking about this on our social media feed. If you head to our YouTube channel, it's youtube.com, I believe it's /BTW21 News or BTW21. If not, if you can't search us on YouTube, just go to youtube.com. In the search bar, search BTW21 News. Our logo will pop up. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, and there we're giving a little bit of a giveaway for you, a little gas card to help you out. As you know, gas prices recently have been pretty expensive for a lot of us, including here at your Neighborhood Network. We've all felt the brunt of it too. So we're being a little generous. All you have to do is subscribe to us and head to our Facebook page at BTW21. You may have to scroll down a little bit. We may have to get that pinned on our page so you can just click there and go to it for more information as well. So other than that, subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's the only homework I have for you this weekend. Mine is to enjoy the summer-like weather. Again, don't forget the sunscreen, have yourself a form of hydration, and right now, the way things are looking, this pattern, it looks to stay in stock for quite a while. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll catch you on Monday for more news and a lot more great local programming coming up next.
Your BTW